day a year. Yes, they do, and that that comes under modern type of society, because many years ago they got unionized. You know, I have nothing. You know, it's all good.
Yeah.
And
all I know is people enjoy your show in the car. People have been talking here about in the car. What do you think is the best thing about it?
Well, there's the best, and there's when people drive in a car, they talk differently.
Yes.
They forget about the cameras, and like
that's a brilliant idea. Yeah.
Yeah, we're sitting here and we're talking. You know, we got the lights on, and here's brother with the camera, and you know you're on a show, and you're kind of you see me keep straightening up, because I know. But when you're in a car, it's like sorry, and you just talk differently, because it's like you and I are cruising to the beach, and that's a nice day, And I tell people, you don't have to answer. If I ask a question and they do this, on a show like this, that's forever.
Exactly.
But in the car, it makes sense, because they can look at it, and then I cut to the beauty shots of Hawaii. And the way I have it engineered with the cameras, everyone says, the subject isn't centered, because I put the person like this on one side, because I want the beauty of Hawaii, and I want them to see what so they feel like they're in the car.
I'm going to my palatial suite, and I'm walking down with this group of people, and I smell in the air spam. I kid you not. And I'm like a bloodhound, and I'm like, I know that smell. We need to track this out. So I'm sniffing, and I find the hotel room. I'm not joking. I knock on the door, and it's a group from Hawaiian Tel or something who's there consulting on telecommunications in Sri Lanka. And I'm like, they're stunned because they're local and they know that I'm Miss Universe because it's the year. I'm stunned because I'm looking at these people who are full-blown locals with a rice cooker in there, and they're like making it on an electric pan, and I'm like, hello, and they're like, hello. I'm like, is that Sam? They're like, yeah. I'm like,
can you hook me up?
Can I cockroach some of your spam? And they were flipping out, and I was flipping out, and that was my Sri Lanka story. I had spam in Sri Lanka.
I went to LA and I shot a number of shows. Well, Maria Cuban was one of them. In Los Angeles, and I shot some actors and different people.
So is there a different vibe to people driving here in Hawaii and driving there?
Well, I wasn't in my my Honda Windward Accord. I was in a Lincoln Navigator, so I was king of the road. That car will pass anything on the road except a gas station, So no, it was, and the same thing happened. I mean, I was talking to different. It was the same.
It was the same.
I used to date a guy from Nicaragua, and we went to the zoo, and everything in the zoo was like going to a market. He'd be like, have you ever had monkey? No. Ah, delicious. Have you ever had parrot? Ah, delicious. I'm like, God, no, stop.